The Rally for Respect protest on Saturday was against Toronto Mayor Rob Ford's cuts to social program and services. The crowd ranged from community organizations to concerned students about the future of their bus routes.
You know, many people who believed him when he said there would be no service cuts guaranteed have now found out that's not true. Whether they're riding the buses routes that have been cut, whether they're on Finch and the route is just disintegrated, or whether or not they're in Toronto Community Housing and suddenly their whole organization is now run by a one-man show, is starting to privatize and sell off their units.
Thousands showed up at Dundas Square and then marched all the way to Nathan Phillips Square in protest of where the city's going and where Rob Ford's taking it.
You know, sure, he was elected as the mayor, but he wasn't elected Tsar of Ontario, and he's acting like that. So, in other words, he's going into, he's not using the democratic processes of our city council.
He had 100 days of honeymoon, and now, basically, people are saying enough already. We have a taste of what you're doing. We don't want it.
The protest was calling for more public consultation by Ford when it comes to reducing services, changes in public transit, and increasing user fees.
Because we care about the future of our city.
If Ford can't hear the calls of Toronto's people, some protesters are hoping that the city's councillors will.
He campaigned on ending the gravy train. He didn't campaign on cutting all these services that Torontonians depend on. And other councillors, if the mayor doesn't listen, they need to hear the message that this is not the Toronto that residents voted for in the last election.
For the Toronto Sun, I'm Jonathan Brody.